YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Alpha Red Music, all the way out here, lockdown vibes, you know the deal, ain't nothing changed. But what we are going to be doing is cooking up a UK drill type beat specifically for Central Cee. Make sure you stick around until the end. I'm going to be dropping a few key gems onto how you can make this specific to the style and also put your own spin on it. I'm going to be cooking up this beat in both Logic and FL. So that's Logic for the sampling and FL for the cook up. You can use whatever it is that you want to do. Please run away with it, go free. Also, make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. If it does bring you any kind of value, it would be great. But anyway, without further ado, let's go straight in. I'm just gonna drag this. I'm gonna set it to 140 because that's just gonna be the standard tempo that we work in. I'm gonna drag the sample right there. So I like to cut a lot of the silence out, a lot of that audio tail where there's just absolutely nothing. This is where your tactical prowess will come into play. And when I say that, I just mean like where you chop the sample and how you chop the sample determines the elements that can be used, which determines the bounce and the movement of the sample. So I'm just gonna do it very, very standard for this. And I'm just gonna chop where I think would be the best kind, like where I think the best kind of chops would come in. And I don't know what's happened here in it. I don't know. Wait. So let's just chop our sample at our favorite bits and we'll get onto the rest later. Oh, you can't hear the sample. L. All right, thank you for letting me know.
Stupid.
Two hours later.
One thing that I have forgot to do that could make it even better, okay, is basically getting this in time. And how I'm going to do that, right, for any of you Logic users out here, you simply hold Option on the tail end of the note and you can basically drag it. You can only do this for a certain amount before it starts to become really... I'm going to try my best here just to get this in time super, super quick before I get back into there, okay? Okay, highlight everything, take off one shot. You can also reverse notes, which is crucial.
Okay.
That's definitely going to be the best. Woo! Ding. Interesting combo, Alf. One thing that I did use on this, yeah, I used this Diablo shit. Alright, I figured I'd give it a try. And it's decent saturation. I don't go crazy with plugins like this because you get too excited and you'll just come up with a crazy distorted track. And I also used this. I clicked this by accident and I tried it and it's a really strong compressor. I really like it. It's like a really, I say strong, but it's really smooth. This is the one from Native Instruments. So if you have their bundle, you can use this compressor and it just works really nicely, man. All right, guys. So I didn't want to spend too long on it. Hopefully I didn't spend too long, but hopefully you did get some value from that in terms of just seeing how these samples are made and stuff. Swinging this shit. We'll send it to channel 1. We'll take out some of those frequencies. Sounds like the 500 range. Little reverb. Now we can sort of start to at least figure something out. Hey man, it's gonna be fire, bro. One drag. Let's move, man. Let's move on.
Five minutes later. Bruh, chill.
You know what, man? We'll try some morphine. Fuck it. Some contact. Got some emotional chords coming on. Emotional piano. Walk on for this. What? Wait, what? That's literally it as far as this beat goes. Okay, gonna clone this shit. Wipe that. Gonna split that. Gonna add that. Gang, we got it. Right now I'm just adding in some chops and breaks and stuff just to make it a little bit more interesting.
So that's how you make a beat specifically for Central Cee. Now, a few key things to note is with Central, he's quite an all-rounder. You could pretty much throw any kind of beat at him and he'll pretty much ride it from UK wave to drill. It's all there. He has a huge horizon. But I think on drill beats, he tends to prefer beats with a bit more character, beats that can complement his style, both artistically with flows and also lyrics and what he's talking about. So much like a lot of artists, I like to think of us as the canvas, whereas the artist paints their picture on it. So try and find a sample that's gonna prick the ears of a listener. With that being said, it's important as well that there's a lot of space. One thing I will say about Central Cee is that he has a really good chemistry with the beat and the producer. So there's a lot of space for his vocal, but there's also enough bounce in there that it makes it vibey. So that's kind of what we did with this one. We tried to get 1, a key sample, 2, a lot of swing in the hats, 3, a good bounce, and 4, a lot of space. With those key elements, you should have something that would prick the ears of not just Central, but a lot of other drill artists. So, you know, but hey, I've said enough. Make sure you go ahead and you do your thing with it. Make sure that you comment, rate, and subscribe. It's going to help me out a lot. But without further ado, until the next tutorial, until the next video, Alpha, signing out.